Hey guys, Ashley here. Today we're going to play Clash Royale, and we're going to be using all sorts of different defenses in our deck. Well, maybe not all sorts, maybe just the Xbow in combination with the Inferno Tower. So what I'm doing in this deck here is I'm using a couple spells, the Rocket and the Arrows, in combination with the Inferno Tower and the Xbow. Let's build a deck around it. I have right now a Witch and a Prince, a Knight and a Goblin Barrel. Goblin Barrel is going to be part of my offense along with the Xbow. Let's swap the Witch out. What card do we want to add in to make the average deck cost get a little bit lower? 4.5 is a little bit high for my taste. I like somewhere around 4 elixir average on my decks. That's just what comfortable range is for me personally. Everybody has their own preferences, but I like a little bit of in-game flexibility, and because I am more apt to spend my elixir rather than save it mid-battle. So as we're searching for an opponent here, I'll share my strategy with you guys. So what we're going to be trying to do here is get the Xbow down so it is on one of the towers, and then we're going to protect it with a Knight and also the Spear Goblins as well as the archers. So the idea is we're going to let the Xbow pound away at the tower while spamming troops in front of it to hopefully try to protect it. That's going to be one way we're going to take down a tower. Another way is we're going to go ahead and use the Rocket to take down, about, what is it, 600 or 700 hit points. So we have a match here. Let's get into this match against Kevin Yu. So it looks like we're about even matchup here. So my starting hand is Inferno Tower, Goblin Barrel, Xbow, and the Spear Goblin. Always like to start my play by placing the Inferno Tower so I have some defenses up, but I like them to make the first move. That way I can put it on the correct side of the lane towards where their first assault is going to be coming from. So he's using a Rocket against my Inferno. It won't totally kill it, but it will get it down to almost negate it. So that is pretty much a wash over there on the first round. An idea right now in my head too is I like to slow play my hand as much as possible so they can't see everything I have, but at the same time I'm going to use this Goblin Barrel here just to see if they have arrows, which they do. So that kind of takes away one of our offensive weapons. The Goblin Barrel is perfectly countered with the arrows, and the defender actually makes out 1 mana on the deal. So this is what I'm going to do with the Xbow here. I'm going to place it, and then place the Knight right in front of it. He was able to get a Hog Rider onto my Xbow. It won't totally take it down, though, so this is what I want to have happen here. See how the Xbow is totally just pounding this tower right now? It's not going to take the whole tower out, but that's the idea behind this hand. Now we're going to go ahead and use the Goblin Barrel, see if he has the arrows up. Might have kind of wasted it there. Nope. He did not have the arrows, so if you don't have the arrows up, obviously it's not going to work. So took down the tower with the Xbow, and now my tower is under some heavy assault here by Barbarians. Barbarians, if they go unchecked, can do quite a significant amount of damage. We better go ahead and place another Inferno Tower down on the board. Inferno Towers really cause a lot of aggravation for the defender. Big units like this giant skeleton, for example, are going to really be hampered by it. You can see I'm placing a Knight to distract him a little bit, and he's going to kill the Knight with his bomb there, but the Inferno Tower did a good job. Now we're going to go ahead and keep the offensive going here on the left-hand lane. Once again, spamming troops in front of the Xbow, put down the Spear Goblins to archers. He used a Rocket on the Xbow. We'll take that trade-off. Now he's low on elixir. Let's see if he has the arrows up. He probably does. Yeah, he does. But hey, want to keep him honest here, right? Keep him on his toes. Let's, I don't want to build another Xbow just yet. Let's distract these Barbarians, and we'll build Xbow way over here on defense. And let's see if we can at least make this a wash here on defense right now. So the idea is right now just protecting my my towers. I have the lead, only 20 seconds left, using the arrows on that skeleton army. I don't think he even knew I had the arrows yet. I don't think I've used them. Maybe on the Barbarians? I'm not sure. Okay, Rocket against my right-hand tower, but it's going to be pretty much too late, I think. He's not going to obviously have another Rocket handy. So we're going to just hammer away at this left tower until the time runs out. So we win 1 crown to nothing. I'd say that was pretty successful. Let's see if we can get that combo going again. We'll play, depending if we win this next one, we'll play 2 or 3 matches. Let's see if we can win maybe 3 in a row, maybe 2 in a row. Let's see. Do I want to make any adjustments? I don't think so. I'm feeling pretty good after that win, even though it was only 1-0. I felt it was fairly decisive, I guess. So this is against Steven Yu. Didn't I just play a Yu? I'm not sure. Okay, good luck. Let's see what we can do here. Started out again with the Inferno Tower. Since I'm playing these defensive decks, okay, let's go to the right, and then we'll combo it with the Rocket. So the Rocket's going to take out his Goblin Hut. That's good. That's a good use of the Rocket here. Using a Rocket against a tower by itself is never a good idea, but using a Rocket so you can take out a tower and a unit, whether it be let's see if he has arrows, whether it be a Goblin Hut or even like if he has a Witch, if you time it correctly, that's actually good use because you'll win out in the Elixir game. And this game is all an Elixir game. So let's see what we're going to do here. We can build the Xbow over here, and it will take out the Inferno Tower if we can keep the Xbow protected. He's building an Xbow of his own, but my Xbow is going to be active before his Xbow, and we're going to go ahead and add some Spear Goblins here, so we'll take that down. And let's take down the Inferno Tower. So now we're doing pretty well here. We're doing a significant amount of damage to the right-hand tower. That is good. But he has some Barbarians coming at me, and look at this. I have nothing available to play at those Barbarians. We'll send some arrows at them. I'm not going to do a heck of a lot of damage. Maybe I should have waited for that 1 extra elixir and used the Goblin Barrel against the Barbarians. That's probably what I should have done there. So we actually give up a tower. So we are in the... we are being beat here. This is no good, but we'll take down his tower right now. He made the same mistake of building a spear hut right next to the tower. If you know your opponent has rockets, go ahead and put the, if you're going to build a spawning unit, put it away from a tower a little bit, maybe towards the center of the map or maybe on one of the lanes, but certainly not right next to the tower because you already knew I had the rocket there. So that was a little misplay on his part. Now he has the Xbow. I'm not going to make the same mistake that he had there. I'm actually going to send a Goblin Barrel at the Xbow. Those are pretty effective against defensive units, the Goblin Barrel. So the Goblin Barrel actually takes down the Xbow, and the Inferno Tower is almost dead. Let's go ahead and build our Xbow over here in the left-hand lane, give it some backup. I'm not sure, will it be enough? Yeah, well, I think the range there on the Xbow is going to take down the Inferno Tower because it has a wider range than the Inferno does, obviously. So the Xbow is kind of drilling away at that Inferno Tower. Let's build one of our own here, and let's see what we can do. He has the freeze spell. That's really annoying. What am I gonna do here? Let's Goblin Barrel his left hut, and then let's try to play a little bit of a defense with a Knight in Spear Goblins. That's why I like having the low elixir units in the deck. That way I can play them if I need a quick save me on defense there. So I'm going to build an Inferno Tower. I have a lot of elixir stored up here, so I should be able to mount a good defense here. Let's go ahead and send some arrows in, weaken them a little bit. He's freezing me to death over here. We're in overtime now. What are we going to do? Goblin Barrel again? I don't know. He really has a counter. We're countering each other's decks pretty well here. So I'm going to do the Goblin. Okay, this is, I shouldn't have placed those archers. I should have rocketed it, but it's okay. We'll rocket now. If you rocket stuff that's closer to you, it takes less time. I'm sure you guys already know that, but something to note that using a rocket on two defenses like that is a huge win for me. So he's gonna lightning me. I'm gonna Xbow him. Let's see if I can pull this off here. I need to get that rocket up quickly. Let's Goblin Barrel and rocket. Let's. Will I have enough? Let's go ahead and arrow it. No, I should have used the rocket, not the arrow. Yikes. It's a tie. It's a draw. That was my misplay there. Good game. Oh, good game, Steven Yu. Okay, now I will definitely play a third game. We'll make this the last one. This will be, win or loss, this will be the last match of the episode here. So we're fighting Falang, I guess. Let's go ahead and see. what he has in his deck. Should we start it again with the Inferno Tower? Let's see here. Yes, we'll start with the Inferno Tower once we see what lane the skeletons are going in. Now we know what's up with the skeletons, so Inferno Tower is always a good start. I like the Inferno Tower start. Fireball's not going to do a heck of a lot, but it was a good placement on that Fireball. He was able to do a little bit of damage to my tower, I believe, there. Maybe not. Maybe just the Inferno Tower. But no, he did a little bit of damage to the tower as well. Let's go ahead and use this Xbow combo. Barbarians are totally the death of me in this episode here. I think all my opponents have had Barbarians, and this is the second opponent that's had the Hog Rider as well here. He's going to do a significant amount of damage to my left-hand tower. That is a no bueno. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So not a great start. Let's see if we can have a better finish here. 2 minutes remaining, and we haven't seen all his cards, have we? He has the, have we seen any spell, Fireball? Okay, let's see. Let's place a Knight over here on his Wizard. That will redirect his troops that were heading towards my Inferno, and we'll take out his Witch. Excuse me, his Wizard. Let's Goblin Barrel. I don't think he has arrows, does he? Yes, he does. Okay, so he has arrows. Let's go ahead and use our Xbow. We'll use the Xbow combo again. Let's see if he has an answer to it. Right-hand lane, perhaps? Let's see. I'll build up a little bit more elixir. That way I can defend it. Let's see what he does here. Okay. Now that he has a spawning unit, I can take that out with the Xbow. And now I'm just going to start guarding it. Spirit Goblins and Archers immediately will kill that hog, really quickly there. Lava Hounds would be interesting in the game, though. I wouldn't rule that out in the future. We'll see. Let's build an Inferno Tower and then start doing some work here. So he's going to use a Fireball. I'm going to use the Knight, counter that Wizard. I'm going to use a Goblin Barrel on his right-hand tower and Spear Goblins, so I have like the assault coming on both angles there. So the Spear Goblins are actually going to do a decent amount of damage to that right-hand tower. Let's go ahead and put some archers down for defense here, and let's double Inferno Tower. This is pretty daunting for an attacker to come into 2 Inferno Towers. You can... Okay, he wasted a rocket there. You don't want to rocket a tower by itself. No, no, no. So now he's low on elixir. Now I'm going to put my Xbow down. Now I'm going to start spamming troops. This is looking pretty good here. He uses arrows. Pretty good usage of arrows, but look at this. This is good. This is good right now. They're going to Goblin Barrel. He's going to have to make a decision. He uses the Fireball on the Goblin Barrel, but I was able to take down the tower, and that is it. It's another 1 crown victory, so certainly not incredibly decisive victories, but I had a lot of fun playing Clash Royale. 2 wins, 0 losses, 1 tie. Guys, I hope you were able to learn maybe some tips for using the Xbow combination with the Inferno Tower in the same deck. Guys, please comment below with different types of decks you guys want me to use, and thanks for watching. As always, take care, guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Just a few ways you can help the channel out. Number 1, like. Number 2, subscribe. And number 3, comment. Tell me what you think of the video. I really appreciate it, guys, and it really helps me out a lot. Also, you can find me on social media. I'm active every day on Twitter at Clash_with_Ash and on Bindle chat group #ClashWithAsh. And as always, you can find me on my website at www.clashwithash.com. Thanks, guys.